Hey everyone, welcome back to Bad May Farm. This is episode 15 and our last episode on this farm at Riverbend Spring. Today, we'll really take a walk through everything that we've done here and how it finally, all came together to achieve the goal that we've set, like, I don't know, 10 years ago in game or something, and that's being able to make cake. So yeah, let's do a recap.
Yeah, so it's been quite the journey from that little yellow tractor that we started with. So we've amassed majority of the what top left. Let's see, we're gonna find our farmland here. Majority of the top left of the map is ours. We've got down several wheat and barley fields. We've got down enough sugar beet fields to fill up the sugar factory, both cut and uncut sugar beets. And then we put down the good old chicken coops up here. And I didn't think they were producing that many eggs, but I think they're producing more than enough eggs to keep our two bakeries fully stocked. Then we also have kind of overdid it. I didn't quite know what we were doing, but we kind of overdid it on the greenhouses. Come to find out, one greenhouse is enough to fill up both bakeries. So I've just left the other three greenhouses here on lettuce and just set to auto sell for some extra cash. Well, and since the last episode, let me get back down there to our barn.
Yeah, we have a tons of cows. We have almost too much milk.
Yeah, we're producing enough milk to fill up the dairies each day. But I also picked up the big poop trailer, slurry trailer, whatever you want to call it. And this thing is a pain to transport, but it takes 2 trailers every month to offload the slurry here. And I got tired of going to sell it. And there's the old poop heap. So we made a slurry storage down that way. I see somebody's in a tractor.
Yeah. I walk way too slow.
I've got everything stocked up for the barn back here. So this was a lesson learned. Didn't realize it, but you can stock this robot barn with materials needed for TMR here in the back. You just put the ingredients in the necessary or respectful slot here, and it will auto feed itself as needed. I don't need to do a whole lot with this barn, which is great.
Yeah, I would say like one of the bigger learning as well with the barn now that we have placed one down is for the next time we may have to be a bit more thoughtful with how we place it because it make it a little bit harder depending on where the barn is located
Yeah, it needs to go like
to commute around it.
needs to go like another 10 yards that way.
Yeah, we could have used more space and less slope.
Like 10 more yards that way would have been good. The reason the slope was here is because this property with the fence is.
And we can remove the fence, yeah.
Well, we don't own this property, and yeah, even if we did, we couldn't remove the fence.
Right.
But
I mean, who knew? I didn't. I thought poop is just poop, but I guess there's normal poop and slurry poop.
Yeah.
So
Diarrhea and solids.
I guess. And then with that, we also didn't you get a poop processing factory of sort?
Yeah, it's just not a factory, but it's just a silo.
Yeah, and we have what? We've got 2 dairy because we have way too much milk. Because we have what 200 and what 50 cows or something like that.
Yeah, somewhere around there. So we have the 2 dairies, set them up right next to each other for easy drop off of the milk.
235.
You can jump in this one if you want, babe.
Why? I like my tractor.
And then
Oh, because you have passenger seat? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, and then there's
Well, can I just... Oh, let me turn on my engine.
and that's the old slurry silo.
I turned off the engine. Can I really get on it?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Uh,
I never really got on the passenger seat. Oh, that's cool.
so now we have all the ingredients we need, and this is all of our. So these
Hey, we have a dog now. Forgot to talk about the dog.
we do have a dog. He's right there too, actually.
I know, that's why.
He's,
He roamed everywhere,
uh,
though. That's kind of cool.
um, but these were our bale storage before they released the latest bale storage into the game. You guys know we've been at this Let's Play for a while now,
I said 10 in-game years.
but
I think it's probably about right.
but now, if we were to get bale storage, I would simply come in here, and if you come to the very bottom, these are the new storage here. It can carry 1,000 pieces. The old storage, and there it is. So you can see I could probably put two of these, two maybe three of these down in the same place that those four require, and it would be 1,000 each, whereas the old one was just 250. So
Huh.
they do cost a little bit more, but it's way better. So if you guys are doing bale storage now, I highly recommend saving up a little bit and just getting this one. But yeah.
What else did we add? Didn't we have... Well, obviously, we bought the existing bakery that's on the map, and then we built one more since.
But yeah, so we'll drive down here. So we bought the bakery that comes standard on Riverbend, because that one was only 50k. But then it wasn't processing quite fast enough. So since we own this land on the side over here, I also picked up, or also placed down a bakery here. So now you'll see we have,
Wait, I'm gonna get off here.
we got some
Cake.
fancy cake here.
10 years worth of
Alright.
sweat and effort. Finally.
And in case you guys are wondering, they're like $6,500 a pallet on medium difficulty.
That's not bad.
And then there's more cake over here coming out of this one. They just process cake very slowly. So each factory will process about 1, maybe 2 pallets every month. So you're not making too much monthly off of cake, let's say.
Well, I guess if you have like a bazillion bakery.
Yeah. So it's cute and they look fancy in their little glass boxes. This is the only product I know that gets shipped like this.
It looks nice.
Yeah. I don't think it's the most lucrative thing in the game. Maybe like cost-wise to profit, it's probably really good, but the volume is not there. So yeah.
So in hindsight, if you were to redo it again, like what would be the order of things that you would suggest someone to place? Because I know we kind of learn as we go during this entire series. Because like I think maybe we could have put in the cow a bit sooner than like being the last thing that we put down and so on and so forth. Cause
Yeah, I think the cow...
it took us a long time to gather all the ingredient that's needed because it's like what we need: butter, we need eggs, flour, milk, strawberries, sugar, and each things require actual produce and
And a
factory as well.
Yeah, I think getting the cows in sooner would have been good, simply for their milk product, being able to fuel that into chocolate. I think.
Yeah, because I think the beauty of the animal product is that it's not subject to the crop calendar, so you're not restricted to having like one harvest per year. So things could have moved a little bit faster.
Yeah, we've been stuck on the crop calendar. I think animal products are lucrative, so the sooner you can get them in, the better. Even if there's some manual work involved, I think it's what we learned here.
Yeah, I just know that we did like grass and silage for a long time as well. given, I think they're pretty lucrative as well as like a starter crop, so to speak, to start, making some money quickly because they can be grown like all year long and pretty fast.
Yeah. Yeah, silage is definitely good, but I think as soon as you can get down your animals that are going to give you the product you need at the end, whether that be milk or I guess if you're doing wool or something, it'd be sheep. But the sooner you can get them down, I think the better. I guess what we learned here. And in this particular Let's Play, I mean, we did them the very last thing. Probably should have gone quite a bit earlier and just upgraded our barn as we went. I think that would have been the smarter play. The chickens weren't as vital as, say, the cows, in my opinion.
Well, because two things are from the cows, but also in terms of like butter and the milk for cake. But then you also have the slurry, which if we have it sooner, we could have saved money using that as a fertilizer for our other crops versus, having to buy it from the shop
Well, then you
to,
can, and then you can use the cow's milk to make things like the chocolate, the cheese,
right.
and you could just sell it. Um, right, because those are end products. I don't think they go into anything. I'd have to look at the.
Yeah.
I,
And we, like you said, we probably don't need four greenhouses. We probably just need one. And would you say the sawmill is still a good investment in terms of like making quick cash on the side as you're progressing in the map?
yeah, sawmills definitely came in clutch for us. It's a bit of a pain to manhandle this thing. We've since let it run out of wood because I got tired of dragging trees. But um, yeah, I mean, I think the sawmill is definitely an option. I think um, if we would have got our cows in earlier, I don't know how necessary the sawmill would have been. It's good, don't get me wrong, but I think if we would have got our sugar online and gone, if we would have done sugar and gone straight to cows, I think we would have been okay getting a
Mhm.
small chocolate production going.
Chocolate is pretty lucrative, I think.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I know in terms of the equipment needed for any sugar product, which is sugar crops, so like sugar beets or sugar cane, can be really expensive because they need specialized equipment. And that's one of the reasons why it took us so long just to get them going. Because plus, you only get like one harvest a year with those crops, too.
Yeah. But you do get quite a bit of sugar out of each harvest.
Yeah.
You can really load up on sugar if you want to. But yeah, I think that's about it for this episode, I guess, but also series. So we're trying to figure out what we're going to move on to. It will be on Hutan Pantai, but we haven't decided what we're going to do crop-wise just yet. And I'm not sure if our next series will be able to roll into the fishing content that comes out in 2 months. So maybe we might have to do a net new one for the fishing stuff when that comes
Yeah,
out.
we may.
So, but look for another Let's Play between now and what it was November for Highlands fishing.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll try to get another Let's Play in between now and then, and if they have to overlap a little bit before we can finish off the next one, then that's what we'll do. But
Yeah, I mean, overall, I think the learning from this first Let's Play series kind of help us set up for success for the next one because there are certain basics that we have learned, and now we have kind of experience with the animals as well as crops and a
and
lot
our
of the
and
equipments
our
out there.
and our mower, we actually know that it can swath itself now.
Yeah, I know. It
Uh,
was so funny because we were using, which one was it? There was a
this
mower we were
famous.
using for the longest time for years in game, and did not realize it could actually, um, what do the wind rolling.
Yeah, it can
Oh,
windrow
what
its own stuff.
the heck?
Yeah.
We're dumb, but
Um,
hey, we're all like
it
amateur
was,
farmer here.
it was our very first farming experience, basically on this. We played a little
Right.
bit on Twitch, right? We streamed a little bit, but we were net new farmers when we started, and now I know a whole lot more. So I'm looking forward to the next Let's Play, and I think we should get in the green a lot faster.
Yeah, the I call it the super mower.
Yeah.
But there you have it. Well, it's surely feel good to complete this particular farm and reach our goal of making cakes. But thanks again for following along and learning with us. We definitely hope to see you in our next series, whatever that may be.
All right, guys, take care for now, and we'll see you on a net new farm next time.
Later. Bye.